Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Rao. Hope you are all doing well. I'm coming back again to talk some uh, what I think are some subtle points of this challenge that I'm planning on July 28th at 10 a.m. my time, that's Central Time. Uh, People may have questions and doubts, and this is not going to be just a challenge for the physical body, which it is, but apart from that, it is about what's happening in your daily life and how you are uh, reacting to events and how to handle them and how to really be cool under threats and challenges that you can have. That means your mental fitness, and also spending time to cultivate your heartfulness, your heart. Okay, one of them would be like how you respond to uh, somebody needing a small thing to big thing, right? It could be somebody wanting to have a solution from you, or they want an answer from you, or they just are happy that you gave them a hand if they are carrying a big weight, or like if somebody is carrying a lot of weight on their shoulders and then you just go and give them a hand, that kind of thing. It's not a big deal, but for all that, you need to have the habits of cultivating the heartfulness, and also cultivating kind of tender heart in you for the people's troubles or whatever they go through, right? So it's not like a big deal, but then when you start your day with these kind of things incorporated into your fitness routine, you may be considering only the body, that's fine, but you also want to consider your heart and the mind. Okay, together, when you do something that helps you to focus, to be less cruel or less angry, and to be really agile and active and having the energy, all that goes into performing your job, or excelling at your job, or at whatever you do in life. Okay, that is the finesse part of my fitness challenge, where you will discover the parts that you want to work on in your body, like that in your attitude, in your thoughts, in your feelings too. So together, this is going to be the fitness challenge. For those who do not know me, I'm Dr. Rao Kolusu. I'm an MD in internal medicine with over 40 some years of experience in United States. I run my own practice. I also have a master's in biomedical informatics, so I'm into EMR, big data, and all that. So I am now a AI uh, real participant enthusiast. That's why I'm using a lot of AI programs to contribute to my productivity. My productivity is reaching many people, and that I'm doing now, which is happy for me. And I use the technology so that very little time of mine is spent on these activities, but most of the time is spent on live interacting with people, either through the Zoom, or through the phone, or through the social media. Right? I enjoy that. Like I enjoy coming on to this app and other apps too. So I planned this one particular fair fitness challenge because I thought people should know. what I'm doing in terms of wellness, elevation of people, right? I do run what's called Wellness Club, which is a monthly membership. People come and they can come and do uh, yoga routines and this particular way of doing things in the morning every day on the weekends, on the weekdays, not on the weekends. Okay, so that has been going well. I have a guest here. Let me, oh, Mary. Hello, Mary. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
So I don't know where you're located. Where are you located at?
I'm in Iowa.
Okay, well I'm in New York, but I'm very interested in your fitness challenge.
Yeah, it is done mostly online because I have people from other countries too. So,
Oh, wonderful.
yeah, I do it
Um,
in my yoga studio, which is physical, but that's for the local and the family. But most of the sessions are online.
okay. So I'm willing to pay the fee for it. So
Yeah,
if you want to message me afterwards,
yeah, sure.
then we can discuss it. Yeah, because I'm really interested in this. This would be wonderful. It's going to be something that'll
Yeah,
motivate me
yeah.
more, I think. You
Yeah,
know?
you do. I mean, a lot of people come with that intention, and then they do discover something about themselves every day,
Mm-hmm.
which is pleasing to me, and then which is very nice to them too. Their capacity to endure, their capacity to be patient, their capacity to love, so many things they have been harboring come out in a beautiful way. You know.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm so glad I saw this, and
Yeah.
yeah, I would really love to join this.
Sure.
And so
Yeah.
just message me after, okay?
Yeah.
And I look forward to it. And I just had to tell you, I've seen you come on so many times, and we have a Dr. Rao here in my city, and I was like, oh, and he's such a sweetheart, and
Yeah.
you're such a sweetheart, so
Yeah.
it must be something in the name Dr. Rao.
Yeah, it's a
And
very common name. Actually, my whole name is Hanumanta Rao. There's a long name for people, but the Rao is the middle name, So I
oh,
kind
it's
of,
the middle name.
yeah, I kind of put it there because it is easier for everybody to say Dr. Rao.
Yeah, Dr. Rao. Well, I thank you so much, Doctor, and I look forward to talking to you about your program.
Sure, Mary. I'm going to describe in detail in this presentation so that people understand what they are getting into and then how they can optimize it for their own needs.
Okay, well, I'll leave it on, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt you too much, but I just wanted to
Sure.
say that. So
Yeah.
I'll leave it on while I do my homework.
Yeah. Thanks for coming up, Mary. I also listen when you come and participate. So I like some of the things you are saying. Yeah, we'll talk about all that later.
Aw,
Yeah.
thank you, Doctor, and I'll
Okay.
talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah. So I do hear Mary coming on talking another. Even today, two times I heard her. With uh, both the ladies I went to, Evan and also Cecilia, both their talks. Yeah, that would be wonderful to see people come and join me. The Wellness Club is also not just the morning routine only, but also they get to talk to me personally about their problems and all that. And also, they do have a Facebook group that they can come and put their questions for me privately if they want to. And also, they can get me live there and then participate in there too. That's called Conquer Burnout. That is the Facebook. That's part of that membership also. And then they get to know my live events ahead of time because they have access to them. And lots of times they have some particular personal thing like somebody has a knee pain or somebody has shoulder pain or somebody has a diabetes or something else like that. So I do encourage them to follow their doctor's treatment plans, but add how to hasten that recovery, how to hasten the lots of times many people, if they work with the diabetic principles I teach them, and there's a holistic health point of view of diet, exercise and relaxation and all that, then they do cut down the medications with the permission of their doctor and insulin and all. So I want to play more like a holistic health promoter, wellness optimizer, who happened to be a medical doctor plus yogi plus Ayurveda enthusiast and also philosophy and all that. Okay, so it's like a comprehensive care I try to give them, and also include all the things that they are getting help with. It could be physical therapy, it could be speech therapy, it could be a lot of things that they are always working with, and I enhance that, and I don't take them off of the physical therapy, but I add to the physical therapy that they could get more out of the physical therapy. Lots of times people may not realize they need more therapy than 3 times a week, just 20 minutes, 30 minutes with the physical therapies. Ideal way is to learn the exercises that a physical therapy is trying to teach you, and come home and spend maybe another 1 or 2 hours extra every day, so that you will get your function back. That's what I focus on. Okay, so it helps me being a doctor and also a alternative therapy specialist, like a yoga and Ayurveda are comprehensive people. They work on not only your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, and also your energy body, and also your bliss body. Okay, there are 5 layers of our human personality as per yoga, which was very functional and very valuable to me when I applied these principles to my patients. Suppose somebody comes with a broken leg, but he cannot be just like that. It hurts, it pains, and it may be giving some crooked leg, and he has followed back. He has problems with perception of himself having such a crooked leg and all that, right? And they may run into complications. They may be worried about that and all that too. So I help them to see things as they are clearly in the moment, and then go from the physical part, which is the Annamaya Kosha, which needs treatment, obviously, and we go into the energy part where we say deep breathing can help you cut down the pain perception, so that pain threshold will increase and you will need less pain medications. Okay, so that is the energy body, pranamaya kosha. And then your thoughts about it, your conclusions about it, your misgivings about it, then we make it much worse than it is. So manomaya kosha is the third layer where our thoughts are really there. They are not separate, they're part of us, but just convenience sake we say the third layer. And then there is the fourth layer, which is our knowledge or understanding of the world, of the how things work and all. So if you have understanding that you are in a modern city with the modern facilities, you have an orthopedic doctor, you have X-ray facilities, we can diagnose you where exactly you fractured your lung, what bone is involved, how you can fix it, all that knowledge, that is the Vijnanamaya Kosha. Okay. So according to your understanding, you respond to the life, right? So that is the fourth layer. And the fifth layer is where you are quieted mind and heartful, and that is the blissful body. You can experience bliss within your own being. So that's a lot of people are not familiar with. Only certain moments in life they may be blissful, but we can train you to be dumping all necessary thoughts and being fully heartful, and then attain this blissful body in full fledged. That's not possible for everybody, but to some extent it's possible for everybody. Okay, not complete fruition of that body. But anyway, this 5 body description gives a description of a real human being with a body, with energy, with mind, with a heart, and with the capacity of being completely happy and blissful. Okay, that is the definition of human being in yoga. I bring that understanding into whoever I'm talking to, whoever I'm really paying attention to. But I pay attention to the inner being all the time. At that level, you see, humans have a body, mind, heart, and also a life force or soul or whatever we call it. It is the uh, what we think we are, the life force, that is the one which animates our body and mind. I address there, and that is perfect. That is full of love and consideration. That is really something all of us has as a spark. Otherwise, we won't be living, right? So that life force is very valuable, and that's where we are all one. We all have the same life force. Okay, so once you have that equality, and then you can treat everything related to different things. Men have different problems, women have different problems, children have different problems, and very old has different problems and different metabolisms too. So in this challenge, what happens is we'll open up with Indian classical music just to refresh you, and that will be in the background through the program. And we will start with um, few deep breaths, and then show you how to get that energy into your body. And then we will do a sun salutation, which is a very good aerobic exercise, which does involve spinal bends both backwards and forwards. So we will do that 1 to 5 times. Some people may do even one, or some people may not be able to do. But just observing and doing half movement is good enough. But if you get to the whole sun salutation, which involves the 12 asanas, you will be very happy. So learn that and do as much as you can. So I will do 1 to 5, and then we will go into a yoga routine from head to toe in 5 to 10 minutes. That's something I designed it, and so I'm very happy to give that to, because it is used for my very frail patients. Right? That's the only thing that they do. But a lot of people can use this 3 times a day without spending much time, without going to a studio or anything like that. Okay. So then what happens? You will be happy that you have done the exercise for the entire body in few minutes. And that's only preliminary, though. You can use it 3 to 5 times if you want to, or even one time is okay. Just a demonstration. I will be doing that, and then I will be doing real asanas, maybe 5 to 10 of them, advanced asanas. People may want to do them if they are you familiar with them. Otherwise, they can just watch. It won't take much time, 10 minutes maybe. And after that, we will do what is called progressive relaxation exercise in dead body position. This is a must for each yoga session, because you will relax completely, and that is a very nurturing thing for you to do in stressful times too, or before sleep and all that. And then I will do a session of guided meditation and end the program at that stage. That is the whole challenge, and people can watch or can just do with me. If you want to me to see you when you are doing it, I'll send you a Zoom link. Register for that, and they will send you the Zoom link before the program so that you can join on the Zoom, right? So that I can see you when you are doing it, so that if there are any corrections, I may suggest to you. That's what happens in my wellness club. I teach only on the Zoom, and then when I see them, I can correct them on a daily basis. And that is how they go from basic to advanced stage of yoga. That's up to them, individual choices, right? But doing it, even the small thing to major thing, in a correct way is important, right? That's why I want the Zoom link. And then I will open the floor for the questions and any doubts. And also there is a link for you to join the wellness club if you choose to do so. So all this is planned on July 28th in the morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. It will go up to 90 minutes. 60 to 90 minutes is the time we start. 60 minutes are for this challenge testing, and then 30 minutes for the all the questions. During the program, probably you can submit questions, and then we will gather them, answer them at the end, or you can come up on the stage and talk to me like you normally do. Okay. So, hi Alma, I see a friend of mine on Clubhouse. Okay, so that is the program I wanted to announce. And if people have any questions, you can come up and talk to me. And that's the purpose of this particular, program I was conducting. The intricate points I want to mention there was, first of all, by understanding what is deep breathing, how you can breathe deep will help you to be non-reactive through the day. So instead of snapping or just saying something just like that, you will be able to, hold on to that and then not to be impulsive about it. That becomes very easy when you cultivate deep breathing in your daily routine. Not only in the morning. In the morning, a good session is good, and then later on, every hour, 1 hour per 1 minute, if you start deep breathing, that will go a long way to make you non-reactive internal, because what it does is deep breathing works on your parasympathetic nervous system, which is an antidote to your sympathetic nervous system stimulation, which is what happens with the limbic system, sympathetic nervous system. They react from our basic animalistic nature, and lots of times we may not have control. But once you start to release the breathing, the parasympathetic will be very relaxing, and then you won't be so much reactive progressively. It won't happen one day, but if you practice that daily, eventually it will be there. Okay, so it is a good thing to practice. And then focusing your mind on whatever you are doing and bringing your mind to the present moment is another thing I focus on. That way, you establish yourself in the presence and without letting your mind go all over, and you'll be really doing whatever you are doing with attention, and then take that like a perfume for the entire day, and then apply that in your individual circumstances, right? Whatever you do, pay attention. So in the morning, when you are doing an asana, I'll ask you, pay attention to the stretch, pay attention or how your body is reacting to that, what kind of input you are getting from that stretch within yourself. That kind of focusing becomes a habit, right? When you go out also, you carry that. And in the evening again, you kind of reflect on what has happened and bury all the thoughts and sleep. That is taught in the exercise of progressive relaxation, where you progressively relax all the muscle groups from head to toe. Thereby, you not only experience a profound relaxation, but also you can really take that feeling to your work. Okay, and lots of times we are learning or we have learned something and we are executing it in relaxed mode. But if you are agitated, if you are kind of unnecessarily worried about things, you can take deep breaths and get that anxiety towards your own advantage rather than your detriment. Okay? Then, when I lead you with a guided meditation, it's like creating a gap between you and your mind, between you and your body. So you'll be focusing on your inner being, you know, and daily doing that has enormous, enormous benefits. If you spend few seconds in that absorption of complete thought, that is what we call samadhi, and that's going to be one thought and staying with the one thought and going beyond the thought and staying in that oneness. That takes some time, but the aim of yoga is that. And once you understand and you cultivate slowly, at least your thoughts will be together, and at least you will be thinking few thoughts, and you'll also experience what is the stillness of thought. So all those things are introduced to you, and you can grasp as much as you can understand and implement, or just understand, or just listen, whatever it is. So every day morning you do that in the wellness club. Then you go to the work prepared for being non-reactive, for being in the moment, and also relaxed and having the full thought going into the work rather than all your unnecessary thoughts and worries robbing your energy. Okay, so I do teach a principle based on AEIOU, our owls, right? A for awareness. You will be more aware of your own body, your own mind way, and your own heart ways, and all that. Okay, and E is for you will be energized after the session because you are deep breathing and you are doing some exercise and all that. Okay, I is you will have insights into some principles of you that will help you to understand better. Okay. O is for the Om that will be done before the meditation is about a primordial sound, and I'll explain to you what is the significance of it. Okay, it's not just for one religion; it is for understanding the essential principle of sound and how can you use that vibration for our own good. Okay, um, then finally, you that is unrestricted, unriddled consciousness that is present in all of us, and that's why we are aware and conscious. And once you connect with that, you will have a very peaceful mind, happy mind, and also loving heart. So all these principles are don't happen right away, but they are incorporated in the routines that I do in the wellness club, which is I am experiencing on a daily basis, and I invite my students to experience by themselves. Usually they do, and once they do, they get hooked to it, and then they continuously do it. I prefer to do yoga every day, no matter what. And if not full hour, I may do 15, 20 minutes if I'm really like other day. The first time we went to Chicago, by the time we came, it was 1:30 in the night, and but morning and I just did deep breathing for a few times, maybe 10 minutes. I'm completely energized. All my sleepiness and all that is gone. That's the effect of practicing these simple measures. We are not using any equipment. We are using only 6 feet of land, and then we can do it with our own body, with our own breath, with our own thought. Okay, so that is the challenge is going to be. It's not about how fit you are. It's not about how stamina you have. It's not about how flexible you are. They are all included, but there are side effects. The main thing is how much do you know about yourself, your body, your thoughts, your heart, your inner being. All those things you will have a assessment by yourself. Nobody is going to assess you and tell you this is what is. You can feel it yourself, and then you can communicate with me on a one-on-one basis or in groups, whichever you want. And then I'll be able to help you with your personal insights, personal problems, and how you can fix them over the long term. Okay. Suppose somebody comes to me with a thyroid problem. The patient has a thyroid off, and she has a lot of problems because thyroid hormone is very much needed for head to toe, for all functions, right? So if you have a low thyroid, you will feel it for yourself. And if you have high thyroid, you will know the restlessness, anxiety, heart palpitation, so many things, right? So either way, we have a lot of medical treatments for them too, but also this yoga thing helps you to cut down the medication, or maybe you can take off the medication completely. So that kind of things I have seen. I have some patients that were really used it to their advantage. So that's only an example. Like that, obesity people come to me, like that polycystic ovarian syndrome. Those people come, infertility people, you name it. So many things are they we can aid them, right? And then people with anxiety, people with the depression, people with psychological problems, and really messed up mind lots of times, and then they come, and then we kind of help them how to create a distance from the mind, and how to really watch the thoughts and then slow them down, and then not allowing them to go into the anxiety state of continuous vicious circle. And also negative circle is the depression. So there's a lot you can do by understanding that you are the witness of your thoughts and you observe them. That's what we do at the end of the program in that meditation session. So this is going to be a little deeper than what you are normally used to the fitness challenge. So it starts with the body, but it goes into the energy body, it goes to the mental body, it goes to your knowledge body, and it goes to your happiness bliss body. 5 layers of our we are all made up of all those. They are not separate, they are intertwined with each other. So suppose you are a mind that runs and imagines a lot of problems with your diagnosis, your physical body responds by stress hormones that will worsen your original disease, whatever your diagnosis. So you want to understand how not to carry away with a diagnosis. Many people, when I diagnose them with any cancer, like a colon cancer, lung cancer, whatever, I pick it up first because I am the one their family doctor. I'm the one their independent individual doctor. I'm the one who really do these fitness challenges and preventive workouts and all that, right? When they do that, you all heard about when I talk about proactive wellness. That means I educate my patients to what their family history, what their history shows, and what they could anticipate. What are the things they should be educated about, and once they have them, they should come and get it tested. That is being proactive, not waiting for the symptoms to develop, complications to develop, but to have this awareness. These kind of things are in my family, or let me come and talk to you about it. All that helps them to be proactively well. Okay, that's what I advise. So when they come, I diagnose them, and the moment they hear the diagnosis, they start to work on the with their mind, and they'll be imagining so many bad things, are fearful, basically. Just but once they understand, they don't have to continue like that. They can take deep breaths, they can slow down, they can take one step at a time, and then maybe the cultivate the optimism. Maybe all that thing will cultivate better results for them. Okay, so all that has we have to do with the time, with care and consideration for the patient. And once we have that, I had no problem dealing with them and helping them to help themselves, not to be in the way. That the people may discover here. Suppose you have somebody like that who is reacting to small things in a big way, then you will know how to really identify that and how to control it. So that's what is going to be in the fitness challenge, fitness test on July 28th in the morning. We may repeat that if there are more people wanting or more people have questions. So I'll be taking all those questions in the chat and then collect them. Somebody will be working on them, and then we'll put them together, answer some. But if there somebody wants to independently want to consult, they always have means to talk to me. Many people do already. So you can post your meeting time in my Calendly, and then I will easily come and talk to you. Okay. So that's about it. And anybody have any questions or any concerns, you can come now. Otherwise, we'll be closing that in a short while. Mo, you're there. Darrell, you're there. Mary, you're there. So many people are here that I know, but up to them to come and talk to me. But this session is about giving you info about what I'm going to do and how best you could prepare, or how best you could come and participate and take advantage of that, or how best you can communicate with us after the whatever we call this as a challenge, right? It's a fitness challenge. Okay. Okay, then I will be releasing some flyers, giving you info about how to get the Zoom link. And on the day, you can join with the Zoom link if you choose to. Otherwise, you can come attend here too. Thank you. I will see you again later. Bye bye. Thank you, Alma, Clubhouse.